Hey, I'm Laura, and today I want to talk about truth. What is truth, and what does it mean to be truthful? Now, we've been taught typically in religions that it is important to be truthful always. We are taught even that Lucifer is the father of all lies. But what does this really mean for us? Are we truthful in our dealings with our fellow man? That is an excellent question to ask oneself. Are we using others to get gain? Are we cheating on our life? Are we using others in order to hurt them? Are we covering our darkness so that we won't be found out because we have selfish and evil designs? These are wonderful questions to assess one's actions through. However, there is another way to be truthful that many are not fully aware of. This truth is held within. Occasionally, because of the expectations of society, we are forced to hide our internal selves because we are not completely able to align with the expectations that society has put on us. This is what happens when we are under those conditions. Inside, we tell ourselves lies. We are not able to fully embrace what's going on inside of us, and so we cover it. We may not even be able to recognize these lies inside of us because they are so suppressed within that we not dare think the truth. Now, I don't mean to harp on religions, but it is a condition that is also often found in religious circles because there are high expectations. We must behave in a certain way in order to meet a certain standard. Now, what occurs when this is happening and we are not feeling in alignment with the standards that we've been asked to behave by, what happens is that we go down inside and we suppress the truth that's happening within us. And it can become so severe even that we're not even aware that it's happening. And so we're not even fully capable of understanding why we're having a dissonance within our souls. This dissonance can cause depression. It can cause anxiety. It can cause a breaking with reality in some cases. In the rare case where it is extreme, you can even develop a split personality of sorts. Sometimes a compartmentalization occurs where I am portraying oneself outwardly, but within I am harboring untruth because I am suppressing how I actually feel about the world around me. There are certain lifestyle behaviors that I might desire more than that which has been imposed upon me, but I'm not allowing myself to realize this. And so what occurs is a severing happens. I am compartmentalizing my truth from the lifestyle that I feel is imposed upon me. In some cases, this truth is so suppressed that I can't even know that it's happening because I won't allow myself even in the slightest bit to admit that there is something else that I desire, a way that I want to live my life that I am not allowing because I am fearful. I'm fearful of others. I don't know what other people would say if they saw me live this way. I'm fearful of the punishments that might be imposed upon me if I choose to go down that path. Now, certain societies push this more than others. There are some societies where we are so oppressed that it is a very true reality that you may be risking your life to live your internal truth. Whereas others are more subtle. It is more imposed upon us through culture and shunning or discomfort because others react in a way that says, I don't approve of your thought processes. And they push you into a box where you're confined and you're not able to fully express the reality inside of you. Now, some of these things may actually be of a moral concern. You may desire things that are morally lower than other actions, and you don't want to be immoral. And that is fine. There is nothing wrong with saying I don't want to hurt myself or others because I am aware of the consequences of what my true desires are. And so our society punishes those things that are hurtful to others, and that is well-to-do. Everyone should set boundaries against others who are hurtful to you. We should set up walls and borders and barriers and do a degree of vetting so that we are not harmed by those who desire to do wicked things to harm themselves or others. However, there is a pain that happens when we truly desire to live a certain way, but we are repressing it within ourselves. It confines us, it boxes us in, and it's hurtful to us. It really, truly can be. Now, there is a cost here because if you do lean into actions that can be hurtful to yourselves or those around you, there are consequences. People get hurt. You may develop an addiction. You may really go down into darkness in a way that causes so much more pain than where you were at before you exercised your free agency to make the choice to go into that darkness. But it is freedom. You see what I'm saying here? You truly are a free agent. You really can make those choices. And if there is something inside you that is causing you to die inside because I have repressed it so badly that I can't even know that it's there until I try to let myself think of the possibilities. And then there's a brightness inside of me. That's the indicator. When you go from feeling dead inside to feeling alive, and this is not necessarily for something that is dark or evil. It could just be that society is repressing it out of you. It may be something that really is good and true, but you don't know that it's okay because your chosen belief system or the society that you did not choose, that you were born into, said, no, 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 don't go that way. You can't do that. But perhaps you can. And perhaps it's exactly what is needed inside you. And so there is a gauge that you can tell these things by. A light may come on inside your chest, inside your heart area that says, wow, I really resonate with this idea. Yet I am fearful and I don't want to go about hurting others. I don't want to disappoint my people in my surroundings. And so I put it away from me. And so, my friends, is there a truth in you that would light up if you recognized it? Is there something that you are not allowing yourself to believe because of fear or because of expectations? Is society imposing its ways upon you? Are you truly sovereign? Can you really live in a manner that is in alignment with your inner light? And I ask this because maybe it's time to re-examine. Are you really living the life that you want to be living? Or is there something else that you're not allowing yourself to receive? So I recommend this. Go within, go into a meditative state and connect with yourself on a soul level. Who am I in the truest sense of being? And can you feel what your truth is? Can you tell yourselves certain things that maybe you suspect, I really do want this, and check it on yourself. How does this make me feel inside? Do I glow up? Or does it cause me anxiety? Do I say, oh, that's not really right, that's not for me? Or does it bring a light? Does it turn a light on inside of my chest? And that is what I recommend that we all do to check with ourselves. What do I truly desire? And know that your life can become exactly that way because you truly are the creator of your reality. And it is done not necessarily through logical proceedings. It is done through your faith and your beliefs. Am I repressing something? Am I stopping myself from receiving in fullness those things that I truly desire? Because you really are the one creating your circumstances. You are not powerless. You are in control. This is your life. You designed it before you came down to this realm. And it is yours to receive fully. And so I leave you this, my testimony, that you are a God. You are the creator of your destiny. And I say this in all of our names, even the one infinite creator. Amen.